Gamers, I'm here with part 3 on the big box Wii U collector's guide. So obviously I showed this in part 1. It's my sealed copy of Rodeo Limited, and it came with this little keychain, which is also still sealed. So that being the rarest, in my opinion, hardest game to get for the Wii U is the big box, plus it's still sealed. Not going to open that. This was a recent title, Star Fox plus Star Fox Guard. Star Fox, man, what happened to you? You used to be an icon, a staple of gaming. Now you're kind of looked upon as a joke. Good game, but I hated the controls in this. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sure I'll get hate for that, but the controls in this game are awful. They really are. They should have given you an option to just play the old school way, like the N64 and even Star Fox Assault on the GameCube. Would have been better, but this is what we ended up getting. So hopefully this sold well to where they'll at least make a sequel, maybe. And we got Super Mario Land, the big box. So this came with the nice art book for 30 years of Mario. And this was a pre-order bonus at GameStop, which I ended up getting. Oh, there's a nice little dent in it. Oh well. And this was a pre-order bonus at Best Buy, which is the little pin set. I don't want to open it because it is still sealed. Funny enough, I got this from GameStop, which is how I got the hat. I pre-ordered this and Star Fox and something else. Probably Xenoblade, I think. And if you did all three, you'd get this sweet pre-order bonus. They're pretty nice pins. And I ended up canceling all three of the pre-orders, but they still sent this to me, so I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. Let's see here. And then this is a recent game as well. Tokyo Mirage Sessions #FE Special Edition. This is a nice special edition. I still haven't played this game. I have opened it and downloaded the updates and all that jazz, but I never actually played it yet. I do plan to, because this is probably at least a 40-hour game, so that's something you got to invest some time into. Let's see, what do we go for next? This is probably one of the more rare limited editions. I guess this is a collector's. Yeah, it's a limited edition. So it comes with the Ganondorf. My GameStop that I go to only got one of these, and it was my pre-order, so if that tells you how rare these are. I think these, again, I don't want to go on prices on my videos, really, if they're high, but this is definitely a higher-priced Wii U collectible. And we got Yoshi with the Amiibo figure. So this is, in my opinion, like a limited edition, collector's edition kind of thing. So unfortunately, they just announced a blue one and a pink one, so the collector in me wants to have all three boxes, but my wallet does not want to spend another $120, so I might have to just deal with just having this in my collection, but we'll see if I can find it cheap somewhere. And this is the Mario Party 10, which came with Mario. I always end up keeping the Amiibo things in there, just because it makes it, flush or whatever. They also just announced new ones of these. There's a Bowser one and a Peach one, which again, the collector in me needs to have it say Peach and Bowser on there, but my wallet doesn't want to, so it says it up there too. So we'll see if I do a future update with that in there. This is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. There's some cards in there. I started collecting those, but then I gave up because they're on like Series 3. There's like well over 500 cards at this point, probably. It's never going to happen. Had they kept it under like 150 or so, I probably would have kept doing it. And if you didn't see these games in my other collection video, it's because I keep them in here, but I take the games out, so I'm not constantly opening these up. They're in a giant game binder. This is kind of not the greatest. If you play it long enough, you unlock like a party island game which is kind of fun, but that's pretty much the only redeeming thing to that game. Then we got Sing Party. I believe this was a launch title. This is still sealed. I'm not going to open this. I have no desire to play this, but it does come with a microphone, big box, obviously. And then there's another one, which I don't have yet, called The Voice, but it's super cheap and very easy to find. I still see it everywhere, which comes with a microphone also, which I think was also a launch title. This is starting to become kind of rare. Wii Port U with the motion controller. Again, I have opened this and played it a little bit. Pretty sweet to get a free motion controller. Can't beat that. What else did this? There was another game. Oh, it's Sonic, which I also don't have yet. The big box for. Gave out the blue controller, which isn't really that hard to find, and it's under its MSRP, so it's not really expensive by any means either. This is probably the best looking box in my opinion, because I love metallic boxes, just like SSX Tricky and that kind of stuff. And this game with the, I think that might have been the only way you could get Wolf Link, but I could be wrong. They probably will re-release him for, you know, Breath of the Wild or whatever. I assume there'll probably be another big box for Breath of the Wild. This is easily one of the more rare big box Wii U games also. I remember going on launch day to get this, and I regret not picking up those Marths on launch day. I'm not going to lie, I probably would have been one of those guys selling them for a lot of money, but I didn't do that. I actually got pretty heavily into the Amiibos. I'll probably show my collection of that in another video. I never actually scalped them, but, you know, joking aside, I might have done it had I known they were going to be worth like $150 for a little while. I mean, that would be kind of scummy, but, so this is pretty rare. Unfortunately, when I got there, I hate that Best Buy, when you pre-order stuff, they put these giant stickers on here. So I spent a lot of time getting it off with a heat gun, or not a heat gun, a blow dryer, so that it didn't mess it up. So luckily mine's not messed up. So for that reason alone, if you pre-order from Best Buy, make them mail it to you so they don't put the sticker on it, because they will fuck your games up. They just love putting stickers on everything. They did that to my Uncharted 4 limited edition. They put a sticker on it and ruined it. If you bought both the Smash Bros and registered them, you got this CD. Haven't opened it yet. I don't know. It's cool to have, but I don't really intend on like listening to it. If I want to listen to the music, I'll just play the game. And this CD was a pre-order bonus at Best Buy or GameStop for that limited edition. We're getting close to the end here. This was, you know, speculative that this was going to be rare, but it's really not that rare. I still see it on GameStops, and I see it on sale, honestly, too, for like $60, which is under the MSRP. So this is probably one of the cooler limited editions for the Wii U, though, because you get the art book, which is really nice, the game, and then you get this art card and this USB that has music on it. I don't think you can actually... I don't think you can format. I think they did some weird thing where you like have to keep the music on it. It only has what is it? I think it's not many songs. It's like 8 songs, which kind of sucks because it's just like it's a 16 gig card. I looked at it on my computer, so it's just like, why would you only put 8 songs on there? Plus, this cover on this thing is just badass. It's like embossed or whatever, so it's like raised up on it. I never got into this. I really want to, but it's just so consuming to get into. And then, of course, you got Wii Fit U. I didn't open this, and I probably never will. I know right now, price-wise, this is cheap as hell, but it could get rare because nobody's buying it. Right now on Nintendo's eBay page, this is $25. Do yourself a favor and buy it now before it gets rare and expensive. $25, even if it sits in your shelf, that's ridiculously cheap for like a big box game like that. And the rest of this stuff is just controllers. So I mentioned in part 2 that I had this. Each of the GameStops around me only got, this was exclusive to GameStop, they each only got maybe 2 or 3, if not less, maybe 1 or 2 a piece per store, and there's like 3,000 GameStops, so even at the most that means there's like 12,000 of these in America, so I'd say that's pretty rare. I don't really plan on opening this because I have already opened a white one, and even if I didn't, I still have another sealed white one that I haven't opened yet because I don't really ever play it with anybody. And even when you play multiplayer, one person has to use the gamepad, I think, and then the other person can use that. So I was mistaken, and that's why I bought 2 when it came out. But yeah, I think you can only use the one. while you're only the second player can use it. Let's see. Then we got a Smash Bros. GameCube controller. This is open. I don't know why I opened it because I never actually used it, so it is still half sealed, I guess you could say. It's unused. I have one that's open, and I threw the box away on that one. This is still sealed, though. I don't know why we didn't get this in America. I imported this. This is really not that expensive, or really not that rare either, but it is really cool. I like the white. I think Nintendo should start giving us more, more of the stuff that they give around the world. Plus this box, just, I don't know, that box, like that's the top of that box. That's the top of the American box. Let's see. I don't know, and then the front, you got that, and then we got nothing. Like, I don't know, Nintendo of America just doesn't do things the way I think they should. And then here's two more rare accessories. This, to me, is a must-buy. This is the Wii U Battery Expansion. This is the English version. These are going to be rare. They're also worth having, because if you have this, you can play for like 8 or 9 hours on one charge. Definitely worth owning. And the last thing is, I bought 2 of these because technically you can hook up 2 of them to your Wii U, but I never really have the opportunity to have 8 people in one room at one time to play Smash Bros, so that never happened. So this is still sealed. These were really rare for a long time, but I think Nintendo wised up because a lot of third parties came out and just started producing the crap out of them, and they were losing money. So I think they wised up and made more of them, so they're not really rare. I think you can probably get them for like $20 still, maybe even 15. But that is all my big box games for now. I do plan on getting a few more. I can't think of that many more aside from those 2. There's 2 more Mario Party ones, and there's 2 more Yoshi ones, and there's a Captain Toad's one that just got announced. And then there's the Sonic Sochi 2014 one, which I do need to get. And then I think that's pretty much it for the big boxes on the Wii U. And then the voice game. And then you got the Skylanders ones, but I just really don't feel like getting those because there's like 5 or 6 of them. I just don't even feel like getting them. But peace out for now, gamers. Until next time.